Wonderful
So I'm
stuff
worried.
from Dana and her team.
I'm worried about that.
Thank you so much. You know, there are so many incredible dimensions to this company, and my team and I have the honor of getting to focus on a treasure trove of iconic characters and stories that spring from the Disney imagination.
That was like barely a joke. I'm sorry.
As we continue to build on Disney's singular legacy of creating magic for audiences worldwide. We have a lot of fun
Damn, he turned to that
diving
other
into
camera,
our
bro. That
expansive
was
library
crazy.
spanning nearly 100 years to bring beloved tales to life in new ways for today's viewers. The addition, since last year, of great franchise IP created out of 20th Century Studios means an even bigger sandbox to play in. One of the truly exciting things about Disney Plus is the opportunity it has given us to greatly expand our storytelling across a variety of genres to bring compelling, original films from all around the world to the screen in a way that only Disney can. We have a ton of projects in the works, and I have the pleasure of taking you on a tour through the magical and memorable stories we're producing.
All right, let's go.
Disney Plus is already home to a massive collection of unforgettable movies from across the decades. The kind of movies you want to watch again and again with your family and friends. We're right in the middle of the holiday season, and I'm sure, like me, you and your families have your favorite must-watch movies for every season. On Disney Plus, we're continuing to create new holiday memories for fans and families around the world with such films as The Delightful Noel and The Brand New Godmothered. Of course, one of the most popular holidays is Halloween.
Both of those movies just look terrible.
Halloween movies is the cult classic Hocus Pocus. And I'm happy to confirm we are working on a treat for Disney Plus audiences with a spooky sequel.
This entire video is just not being knowledgeable about pop culture.
Days that fit right in the Disney Plus wheelhouse. One such project we're excited about is a modern take on the hilarious 80s comedy 3 Men and a Baby. We are deep in development, aiming for a 2022 release.
I don't know what that is.
We could not be more thrilled to have Disney All-Star Zac Efron attached to star. Now, we also love to tell real-life stories of heroes from around the world. Distinctly human stories that draw on emotion, inspiration, and aspiration, like Togo, which we premiered last year. Safety is inspired by the empowering story of Clemson University football player Ray McElrathbey, who found himself raising his 11-year-old brother while still in college. This uplifting drama from Marshall director Reggie Hudlin debuts on Disney Plus tomorrow.
Oh, wow, okay.
We are also working on a film based on the incredible story of Keenan Lowe, a high school coach who averted tragedy through compassion, with the man of many talents, Dwayne Johnson, on board as a producer. Meanwhile, heading into production next year, Greek Freak is the remarkable story of NBA star Giannis Antetokounmpo and his family as they lifted themselves out of poverty as undocumented immigrants living in Greece, with Giannis ultimately finding himself on the world stage. And I can confirm,
looks like a cool dude.
We are developing a biographical film for Disney Plus with another NBA superstar, Chris Paul, whose past includes a deeply moving story of family, legacy, and destiny that helped make him who he is today.
Okay, but is Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield going to cameo in his movie? That's the question that I'm wondering.
Children's and young adult books certainly aren't just for kids. They speak to the kid in all of us, and they have the power to shape our understanding of the world. Flora and Ulysses is based on a Newbery Medal-winning book about the misadventures of cynical young comic book fan Flora and her superpowered squirrel sidekick, Ulysses. Flora and Ulysses will debut on Disney Plus this coming February.
That's the thing. A lot of these like Disney Plus original series, they just don't look very good.
We are reimagining the hit comedy Cheaper by the Dozen with Blackish producer Kenya Barris. It's centered around a multiracial blended family of 12, navigating a hectic home life while managing their family business.
This is woke injecting. This is Disney injecting their woke agenda.
We're revisiting
I just said
the beloved Diary of a Wimpy Kid series, a successful live-action film franchise from the books. The series remains as popular as ever. In fact, the latest Wimpy Kid book, released in October, was an instant New York Times bestseller.
Okay, now
in our new film, our intrepid hero, Greg Heffley, gets an all-new look.
Oh my gosh!
And he's, well, a little animated about it. In expanding our focus on content development for streaming,
you can't just move on from Diary of a Wimpy Kid like that.
Separate from the amazing original work coming out of our animation studios that we can tap into in a new way.
Disney, don't.
Particularly from the world of 20th
Don't
century
break my heart.
studios.
I want Percy
The
Jackson
Ice Age
to be
series
good.
has so far seen 5 feature films to the tune of over $3.2
Wait, what did you just say?
billion at the global box office. We are now in production on a spin-off film exclusively for Disney Plus.
I don't know what you just said.
The Ice Age Adventures
Ice
of
Age.
Buck Wild. It centers on 3 series favorites.
Could not care less
The
about
Pranks
Ice
of
Age.
Possum Brothers Crash and Eddie.
No, but please don't
and
break
the
my heart,
swashbuckling weasel of the
Disney.
title, Buck.
Please
I'm
make.
pleased to announce that the wonderful Simon Pegg will be returning
Please
in the role
make
of Buck.
Please
Moving
make
to another
Percy Jackson
popular film
good.
series that has earned a combined $1.3 billion at the global box office across 3
Please
films.
make Diary of a Wimpy Kid
We are ready
good,
to
because
spend
those are like my
another night at the
two.
museum.
Those are my two
And a
favorite
fun twist,
books.
it is animated this time
No,
around,
seriously, those are like my
which
two
gives us even
favorite
more
childhood
leeway
books, and
to
I.
stretch the imagination with this fantastical
I'm not gonna.
premise.
It would break my
We are
heart
thrilled to have
if
Sean
Percy
Levy,
Jackson ends up being
who has
bad.
helped shape this blockbuster
And even
franchise
Diary of a
as
Wimpy Kid
director
to
of
a
the
certain
previous
extent.
films, on board as a producer. Now, I'm excited
Percy
to shift
Jackson
gears
show's
into
coming
some of
to
the
Disney
event
Plus.
titles we have in the works. These are films
Yeah.
born out of some of the
And I'm
most
nervous.
iconic and enduring
Because
stories
it was
and
surrounded.
characters in
They
the
didn't
Disney
show
canon.
anything, but it was
As with
surrounded
Beauty
by
and
a
the
bunch of
Beast,
other shows that they
Aladdin,
showed off that looked really bad.
Maleficent, Mulan, and Lady and the Tramp. These are worlds and characters we love.
What?
Reimagined and brought to life by visionary filmmakers and top talent.
Probably not.
And we create these stories at a size, scale, and quality that is second to none, regardless of the size of the screen. We have an extraordinary slate of upcoming tentpole films.
Okay.
And I will give you a quick glimpse today of just a
Isn't
few.
it the Emma Watson one, and
In July
the Cruella
2021,
one?
we invite audiences to embark on Jungle Cruise with an adventure of mythic proportions in the grand tradition of Pirates of the Caribbean. It stars 2 of today's biggest movie stars, Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt, and it strikes the perfect balance of high stakes, gigantic action, and plenty of comedy. Now, when it comes to having it all, drama, comedy, action, emotion, music, for audiences worldwide,
Was it the Barry
there is perhaps
Jenkins
nothing like
Lion
The
King?
Lion King. Following the $1.6 billion success of our 2019 reimagining, we
I
are in
didn't see it.
development on an inspired prequel of sorts that revisits these iconic characters. And I am beyond thrilled that we have Barry Jenkins
Yeah,
of the Oscar-winning Moonlight in the director's chair.
I saw Moonlight. That was really good.
A couple
Maybe
years
I'll
ago,
watch the Lion
Mary
King
Poppins
prequel,
Returns had
and
audiences
then
tapping their
I'll watch the
what do you
original
call 'em?
Lion King.
Oh, feet. And director Rob Marshall is back in the Disney fold to bring his unique gifts to a
Isn't
live-action take
isn't
on The Little Mermaid.
Chloe or
In the title
or
role,
Haley?
we have multi-talented singer and actor Halle Bailey,
Yeah, Hallie.
alongside a
Hallie.
phenomenal
I
cast
said
that
Chloe.
includes Awkwafina, David Diggs, Jacob Tremblay, Melissa McCarthy, and Javier Bardem. And we will have not only the beloved
I don't know if she
Making
can
Ashton
act, but
songs
she
from
can
the
sing.
animated original, but some all-new music from Alan Menken and Lin-Manuel Miranda. For Disney Plus,
Lin-Manuel
we're
Miranda,
currently in development on a
he's-
hybrid
what- does he have
live-action
to
animated
make the
feature
music for
with
everything?
2 perennial favorites in Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Pop stars Akiva Schaffer directs, and the hilarious John Mulaney and Andy Samberg
I just
are set to star in the title
is
roles.
everything that they just announced.
Seth Rogen will cameo.
There hasn't
and you'll
been a
be sure
Disney
to recognize
Plus
his voice in the
logo
survey
on
animation
everything,
test we are
right?
sharing with you today. In our
I
film,
honestly, I wasn't even paying
cartoons
attention
are
to
living
that.
among us in all their animated forms.
Like, not all of that
And let's just
is
say,
coming to Disney Plus.
Dale
Is
may
it?
have gone a little overboard to keep up with the current popularity of CGI.
Okay, I guess we'll get a sneak peek at Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers. I really don't understand what's up with these, like, time countdowns. Like, this isn't live, is it? Is it? I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. What year did Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers debut on the Disney Channel? 1990. I have no idea. I was so close. Presentation will resume shortly. Yeah, all of the stuff that they just talked about, like not all of that is coming to Disney Plus, right? I think I need to start watching out for the Disney Plus logo. How many episodes originally aired as part of 1989's Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers television series? I have no idea. Okay, 30 more seconds. Then we will get to the most highly anticipated trailer of the day, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. I was about to guess Monterey Jack. I have no way of verifying it, but I know it's true in my heart.
Rescue Rangers is slated for spring 2022. It is no lie to say this
we're
next
not. I
tale
thought we
is
were
one
going
of
to
the
see something
all-time
from
classics.
that. But never mind, I
Pinocchio brought
guess.
us not only the plucky puppet and his cautious cricket, but also some of the most iconic Disney music of all time. From I've Got No Strings to the quintessential When You Wish Upon a Star. And now, especially for Disney Plus, we are
Was that
working
for
with the
Pinocchio?
famed director,
I low-key
Robert
didn't even know
Zemeckis, who is pulling the strings on a compelling new live-action retelling with the one and only
Disney
Tom
Plus. Yeah,
Hanks.
okay.
set
That
to
one's
star.
definitely coming to Disney Plus.
We will be leveraging state-of-the-art CGI to bring Pinocchio to life.
State of the art.
Like Pinocchio, the story of Peter Pan and Neverland has always had a special appeal to audiences. David Lowery, who did such a spectacular job on Pete's Dragon, is exploring a new angle in Peter Pan and Wendy, just for Disney Plus.
Wow.
And we are putting together an amazing cast, including Yara Shahidi in the role of Tinkerbell and Jude Law as Captain Hook. And finally, an update on a project that's been eagerly awaited for some time. We have been working on a sequel to the hit film Enchanted, which starred Amy
Whoa.
Adams as Giselle, who
Really?
finds her life flipped upside down when she falls out of her animated fantasy world and finds herself stuck in real-life Manhattan. We could not be any more thrilled
Wow.
to share that Amy will be back as Giselle in this sequel, Disenchanted, which will stream exclusively on Disney Plus. One more exciting tidbit
That's pretty
of
cool.
news.
I remember I used to like
We are in
that
development
Enchanted as
on
a
a
kid.
third film in the beloved Sister Act series, with none other than Whoopi Goldberg herself on board to star and produce. Tyler Perry is also signed on as a producer on the project, and we will have more details on
I
these
don't
titles
know what
in
that
the coming
is,
months.
but
As you can
there
see,
were two of them.
we have a
so
huge range of exciting
presumably
projects
it's
in the works across
successful
live action
series.
and animation and somewhere in between. Now, I haven't shown a lot of footage today because many of these projects are still in development or pre-production. So I want to close out with something really special for you from a film that's a little further along and that we could not be more excited about. Cruella dives into the rebellious early days of one of the most notorious and notoriously fashionable
I think Emma
villains,
Stone is
the
Cruella.
legendary Cruella de Vil. Oscar winner Emma Stone stars as Estella, aka Cruella, opposite Oscar winner Emma Thompson as the Baroness, the head of a prestigious fashion house who plucks Estella from obscurity as a burgeoning designer. It's set against the backdrop of 1970s punk rock London, and our director Craig Gillespie delivers a truly unique take on this one-of-a-kind villain.
I don't think I've ever seen.
Today, I have a
101
never-before-seen
Dalmatians.
sizzle that will give you a real flavor of
But
this
this is a
fantastic
prequel.
film.
So I can
Please
watch
enjoy.
this. Then I can go straight into 101 Dalmatians. It's crazy how it just all works out like that. But isn't she like, does she abuse the dogs? 'Cause I don't want to watch a movie where she's like abusing dogs. 'Cause That sounds awful. 101 Dalmatians. What color is Cruella's automobile? I'm gonna guess red and black. Am I right? Oh my gosh! Wow, I was actually right. That I swear that was a complete guess. I had no idea. What other iconic Disney film did Disney legend Betty Lou Gerson, voice of Cruella de Vil, lend her voice? I'm gonna guess Pocahontas. I have Cinderella. Okay, never mind. Pocahontas is probably too modern if she's like a legendary voice actress. I'm an idiot. Okay, I acknowledge. I acknowledge that. I acknowledge. Okay, 1. Let's go into Cruella.
We can't wait to share more from all of these projects soon. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Hi, it's Lowell. Let me offer a big thanks to Sean. And we're now going to
Is
give
that
you
it?
another chance to stretch your legs. Since Hanukkah starts tonight, we wish those who are celebrating a happy Hanukkah.
Was he not going to show us a
if you're
trailer for
interested,
Cruella?
During this
It
break,
was just
feel
the
free to enjoy
set
this
photo?
great new Disney Channel Hanukkah video with music from David Diggs with William Hudson and Jonathan Snipes. We'll resume in about 5 minutes with presentations from Walt Disney Animation, Pixar, and Marvel.
This should
and
be
you
good.
won't want to miss any of